What's up, everybody? So, I've been hard at work. Excuse me. So I've been hard at work doing my engine, and unfortunately today, I've actually been sitting down, but unfortunately today, as you guys can see, it's raining. It sucks, but it was raining harder. It's starting to slow down. I'm hoping that it actually stops raining soon so that I can go on ahead and start pulling everything off of this. Engine wise, start pulling everything off of that, and I'm sweating. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I have been doing lately. Past couple days I haven't really done anything on the car. I wanted to get the flywheel, the clutch on. I didn't really get to do the clutch until today, for the fact of when I bought the flywheel and the clutch, I thought that there was going to be pressure plate bolts for the engine, well, for the clutch, and it actually turned out that there was none. So I called up Honda to get the pressure plate bolts, except they wanted like $5 a bolt, and they wouldn't be able to get them until Monday. And I said, no, I need them like today. Unfortunately, they didn't have them. Unfortunately, they didn't have them, so I had to wait. I didn't have to wait, but I didn't have them, and Honda didn't have them, so they were only going to have them until Monday, but I needed them yesterday because I wanted to do the thing yesterday, but I wanted to do the clutch yesterday, but by the time I got home, it was too late to put the clutch on because later yesterday I went to go watch Kevin Hart, which was an awesome freaking show. Kevin Hart, definitely awesome show. All new material that he did yesterday, but anyway. So I went out. After I called Honda, they wanted $5 a bolt, and they wouldn't have them until Monday. And I said, no, I need them like today. So what I wound up doing, which I'm going to give them a shout out right now, Extreme PSI. I think they're in Bensalem, PA. Awesome people. They had them. They had the pressure plate bolts, which are these bolts right here. If you guys can see that. From ARP. Luckily they had them. They're like 14 something, almost like $15 or so. I paid $15 for it. It was worth it. ARP, you can't go wrong with ARP, so can't go wrong with ARP. So yeah, so I got the clutch put on, I got the flywheel put on, as you guys can see. I got the clutch, the flywheel. Now, the inner bolts, well, you can't really see it, but the inner bolts that are holding the pressure plate on, you got to torque them down to 54 pounds. Foot pounds, not inch pounds, foot pounds. The pressure plate bolts, which right here, I can't flip it around. See if I can flip this thing around. I don't know. Whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 bolts. They get torqued down to 19 foot-pounds. I just did that. I actually put the flywheel on last week. Torqued them down to 52 pounds because I wasn't 100%. So one thing you guys want to do is you got right there the thread locker. Get the blue stuff, thread locker, put that on. You definitely don't want to sit there driving your car and the bolts start loosening up on you while you're driving and catastrophic failure. You don't want that. So just put some Loctite on it. The blue stuff, don't do the red stuff, because if you ever have to take off the bolts, the red stuff will keep it on there. You will not be able to take it back off. So let's do that. So do that with the blue Loctite, not the red, the blue. The other thing that I have been working on, I've been trying to do like 8,000 things at once. I couldn't make much noise, so what I wound up doing is I have my garage is a mess. I can't find crap. Oh, it's right here. I have aircraft paint remover. What I wound up doing with that, what I wound up doing with that was I have LS webs that I am putting on, or spider, whatever you guys call them. I call them LS webs. I've always known them as LS webs. People keep changing the name on them. To me, they've been LS webs. They're always going to be LS webs. So anyway, I bought LS webs last year, I believe last year or the beginning of this year, and they look like crap. So I'm going to be redoing those to end up putting on that. I actually got to turn that car around so I can jack it up, get the engine taken out, so I can put the new one in. So on that note, I've been doing that, cleaning up the LS webs to get them ready, cleaned up, looking nice, so I can put that all on the car. I also been working on that valve cover, because that valve cover, actually I have it right here. What I'm going to do, wrinkle paint. I'm doing it red. A lot of people are doing it white. I'm like, you know what? I like the red. Make it different. There's been a lot of people that have done the wrinkle paint on the single cam engine, and single head valve cover, and they've been using black. I wanted to go red. I just wanted to go red. So with that being said, the next thing on my agenda, once it stops raining, is get in the engine bay of that, over there, engine bay over there, and start pulling off everything, really. I'm going to take the Dizzy off, put that on this engine, the distributor, the trans. I might end up putting the engine first and then put in the tranny in, or I just might end up bolting the tranny. Well, I gotta take the tranny off yet anyway, because I have to put on this bad boy. I gotta put this bad boy on, which is still all looking nice and everything. So right here, you guys can see, throwout bearing. Exetti throwout bearing. I ain't messing around. Ha! It's Exetti throwout bearing. It's all OEM spec. I'm not going anything performance-wise yet. What I'm kind of planning on doing with that is maybe, I don't know yet, basically rebuild that B7 for boost. So that'll be a nice thing to do. I'm probably going to do that. The intake manifold on this, I got intake manifold gasket. I copper sprayed it. I copper sprayed the intake manifold gasket. Looks like it's starting to clear up. Copper spray the intake manifold gasket so I can put that on. I literally just took off before I put the clutch on because it was raining, and I'm like, I don't want any rain to end up getting on top of my clutch. I don't want the clutch to get wet. So what I wound up doing is I took off the exhaust manifold, which is sitting right there. Took that bad boy off. I have the bolts over here. What I'm going to wind up doing, because right now I don't have the Y8 intake exhaust manifold. I'm going to use the exhaust manifold off of that, put it on this right now. I do have the Y8 intake manifold, which is sitting back there somewhere, behind on that thing. It's back there. Trust me. I already cleaned that all up. Took off the old gasket, which I used. Bam! Gasket remover. This crap works. Telling you, this crap works. Alright, so anyway, I did that. I cleaned off. Even on the intake manifold there, I took all that off. Cleaned that all up. That's just a light I have there. So I took all those off. Took that gasket off of there. Get it all nice and clean, so that way when I put the new gasket on, it's nice and I won't have any leaks or anything like that. What I'm thinking about now, I don't know if anybody could tell me or not, but the thermostat housing, it has this plug right here. I don't know if that plug is going to work on the OBD1. I'm hoping that it's plug and play. What else? The other thing I gotta do, I think the AC condenser, that will work, because I want to keep air conditioning in the car. Blah blah blah. The starter, I gotta take the starter off. Well, the starter's gonna be mounted on the housing anyway, on the tranny housing anyway, so I don't, it's not like oh, I gotta swap it. I don't have to do all that. It's already on there. I might have to take it off just to get it off the trans, get it off the engine. But the alternator, I don't know if I'm gonna have to use the alternator off of the B7, which I think I do. I'm not 100% sure. As soon as I start taking that apart, I will check and see. But yeah, I mean, yo, it's a slow process. I'm literally mostly working on this on the weekends. Actually, starting this week, I will be working more on this engine during the week, because I'm trying to get that thing inspected and transferred over to PA, because I still have my Jersey tags on there, and it's still insured. Registered in Jersey, so I gotta get that thing ready to go with this engine in, so I can get it to my beard. My beard was a lot longer. Just trimmed it up yesterday. Went to go watch Kevin Hart. So anyway, so yeah, I need to get that thing going so I can get it inspected. I don't want it to fail, especially, it's like I said before, it's blowing out oil. It's burning oil and it's blowing out black and blue smoke out of the exhaust. I have another thing. As soon as I put this engine in the car, I have something else that I'm going to be adding on, but I'm not going to tell you what it is now. You guys stay tuned. Keep watching. Stay tuned, keep watching, because I already told you I got the LS webs I'm working on. I got the valve cover that I'm going to be doing also. I have something else back there in my garage that I'm going to be putting on the car, because I figure 65,000 mile engine. 65,000 miles, brother. 65,000 mile engine going in a car with 192,000 miles. I'm pretty much going to have a brand new car. It's actually going to have less mileage. As soon as I put that engine in that car, it's actually going to have less mileage than that one back there. That one. Boop. That one's got 90,000 something miles. 90,400 something miles. That's a 2004. Now, this bad boy is a 93, and it's going to have 65,000. Yes, that's cheating because it's a freaking different engine, but I don't care. Okay? I don't care. I just want it to run. The only good thing about having that smoke coming out of the car when I'm driving is whoever's on my ass, I can accelerate a little more. Kind of like, you know, a diesel rolling coal. I get to roll coal on them. They end up backing up off my ass. That's the only good thing about it. They end up backing up off my ass. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to continue working on this engine. I'm going to start pulling stuff off of the project, so I can get this bad boy, going and get this engine put in the car. I'm hoping for today. I don't even know what the hell today is. I know it's Sunday. All right, so today is 7:15. Right there. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Today's the 15th of July. So I'm hoping the 21st is Saturday. So I'm actually hoping to get this engine put in this car, that one right here, on Saturday. I actually got to talk to my brother, see if he'll come and help me out. I'll be able to do it. It's just going to be a pain in the ass to do it alone. And I have to talk to my boy, see if he'll come and help me out also. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Keep up to date. Subscribe to my channel. Please like my channel. Subscribe to it. Help me out here. And I will get back to you guys when I get some more progress done on this engine. Thanks for watching, people.